Hey guys, welcome to Reroll. Today for our cold open, we came up with an idea. Maybe you've heard of I don't know if you call it a game, but the Hear Me Out, where maybe you find someone attractive that maybe won't be a popular opinion to everyone else. So that's like a Hear Me Out, explain
We all have
yourself.
one.
Yeah, exactly.
Just five guys.
We're continuing our trend
talking
of
about-
really old social media trends as our cold opens.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Good.
So I'll volunteer to go
Relevant.
first. And
Okay.
so hear me out, guys. It's not human. It doesn't need to be. It's fine.
We knew it. We already knew that part.
Yeah. And
You
there's
have
a
a
lot
type.
of moving parts here. I think it could be.
Dude,
fun.
what? Oh, I know what
so-
it is. I know what it is.
I don't
Is this
think
the
you
mo-
do.
Is
No,
this
I do.
Okay,
robots?
ready?
Are we going to robots?
It's gotta be.
3, 2, 1.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude,
I
that's
thought you were
good.
gonna do Aunt Fanny from
Right?
Robots
Me
for
too.
sure.
Come
Um,
on. I mean, all the
yeah.
little mouths on.
I think
Let's
for
do it.
sure.
I actually like
hated
this.
that. I hated that statement.
Yeah,
let's do it.
that actually sucked. I didn't
I
register
made
until now.
one
You
to
said
go to a place
mouths.
I didn't want it to.
I didn't even. You said mouths.
Although,
Look at her hair.
yes, so that,
You
that's
see the movie? It's like
I think it's
just
the
everywhere.
energy. She's got kind of like
Yeah. It's like Mike was
powerful
out.
energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That too.
No, I
Yes.
don't. But you know what? Fair. To each their own.
No, I think that's a good pull. I
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
strong. That's strong. I think the still image doesn't really encapture or encapsulate
No,
all that
and-
is that
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
There wasn't a good one where I could get a full body. So.
Well, that didn't mean that, but yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, I know. Like she's in a
No, we
power
need-
stance in this picture.
I
She's her
see.
whole
Power
body in
stance.
there.
Okay.
Okay, are we going
I'm
clockwise
fine with
or
that,
who's going?
yeah. Clockwise, Will, you're up.
Here's the problem. I'm not sure that any of you have seen this movie. I would assume so. It's like a very popular movie, but sometimes you guys surprise me, surprise me. Sorry, I was reading as I was. You do affect me in some ways.
Sometimes you guys affect me.
Surprising ways.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all of us in his background, isn't it?
When you were giving your description initially, I was a little concerned because my character is also not human, and also has a lot of moving parts.
Good.
Okay.
From a movie that I really liked as a kid, that
35
I
years ago.
watched a ton. Okay, calm down.
Sorry.
Watched this movie a ton.
Oh man.
It is a Tim Burton movie, which I think adds to the reason why it's a Hear Me Out.
What?
It
Is it-
is
Is it the mom?
James
from
and the
Coraline?
Giant Peach, Miss Spider.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah.
Hold on.
I remember that movie.
Wow,
Hold
that's
on.
a deep pull.
Actually, that one got me good.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
is
Right?
good.
Right? Miss Spider, French accent, very confident,
She's motherly in the film.
powerful.
Too.
Yeah. Everything one wants in a sexual awakening as a prepubescent person watching an animated film.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That movie
So-
freaks me out in general, though.
Miss Spider for your consideration.
Yes.
I like it. That's
Wow.
another. We are 2 for 2, and
That's
I
fair,
might
that's
I
fair.
might
I like
ruin
that
it
one.
here. So, again, not human. Now, this is again from when I was a child. The first time I was like, "Oh, what are these feelings I'm feeling?" It's from a video game, and actually,
Oh, I
the
know who
reason
it is.
yeah, you probably know who this is because I recently played this
It's
game
not a Hear
again
Me
and
Out.
was like,
It's not a
All
Hear
right.
Me Out.
"No,
Okay.
hold
It's
on,
not.
hold on."
Some controversy already.
No one
If
needs
it's
to hear you
Lara
out on
Croft,
this. Everyone.
I'm gonna punch you in the
No,
throat.
it's.
No, it's-
Can I guess? It's Candy Kong. Yeah.
Candy
Yeah,
I mean,
Cool.
Dude,
The
that
point
was
of a Hear Me Out is that if some people might say no, no one would say no.
She's a monkey.
Well,
She's a monkey. That's true.
she was designed for exactly the purpose that she filled in your life.
Dude, literally,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing this and she walks on the screen. I was like, Claire, come check this out. Like, look at what the animators
And,
did with
and the
this.
music
Wife, come
that
check
plays
this
every
out.
time she comes on the screen too. It's like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yeah.
All right.
all right. So mine, I think the folks at home are gonna like mine, and recognize the legitimacy of my choice. I don't think there's any controversy at all. I think this is the perfect hear me out.
All right. I'm not sure that's.
Is it a
what
real
hear me out
person?
then.
Well, it's hard to say. Is someone a person after they pass on?
Oh, it's Tim Burton.
Another Burton.
Another Tim
Another
Burton.
I know I
Burton.
had a miniature
Okay.
panic attack when you said Tim Burton. I was like, no way.
I saw
I
your
gotta
eyes when
tell
you said
you.
that.
I think that's not a stretch. I think you are well in the strike zone in terms of popular opinions on a character.
All right. So, I think my choice has a fan base. Now, I wouldn't say it's kept in my head forever. This character. But certainly when I first looked at it, it was just like, yeah, I could be convinced.
Oh, is that the Harpy lady from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yep, it's the Harpy Lady.
Dude.
Oh, good.
I
And to be
mean,
fair,
good
this
pull.
is the international.
yeah, no,
release.
that's
'Cause
From the
that's one
anime,
know.
I assume.
yes.
Yeah, the Japanese version. She wasn't wearing a blue shirt apparently. Found that
Oh.
out recently. By recently, I mean when searching for this character.
Yeah.
2 minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
2
a
minutes ago.
No, that's a great
strong.
one.
That's a strong one. For
Yeah,
I like that
sure.
too.
Yeah.
Somewhat
I think-
obscure.
My only complaint about our choices is they were not that big of risks.
Yeah.
I think the
Well,
majority of people are going to
Yeah.
agree with most of
Should've
these. I think
chose the
Travis
worst
probably
picture.
wins in terms of obscurity, but you're right that I think
I was worried about
most
the
people-
monkey.
you were worried about the monkey.
Yeah, you know the monkey part of it. Oh wait! Can I show you guys?
Better
did
be
I
good.
download this one?
It better
no,
be
no.
good.
No,
Also
never mind.
good
That can't be
hit.
on the internet. No, I can't do it. No, I can't put that on the internet. That would just be. You know what? Yes, I will. It's a good
Like,
one. It's worth it.
Maybe trust your instincts on that.
I mean, we have
No,
the
we're gonna
power
go
editing,
for it.
right?
We're gonna go for it. Just don't judge me too hard, okay? But it is a good one. I think you guys will agree with me. Okay, ready?
Alright.
3,
Okay.
Sure.
2, 1.
Ah!
What the fuck are you doing? You
Oh my
can't
god.
do that.
Hey guys, if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you want to see more, please like and subscribe because I have recently been inhabited by a dark entity that when you guys don't like and subscribe,
Guys, like and subscribe now. Like and subscribe.
Help us! And
please guys, please.
Dylan got a new mic. There's gonna be so much more of this.
That's amazing. Dylan, you sounded like this.
It did sound
You're
like
not
Tom.
understand a single word.
Not a word. of it. The Red Rock Settlement is situated in the shadow of a mesa, for which it got its name. That mesa protects it from the main force of the regular dust storms in the area. It also allows for a moderate amount of plant life to take hold, which is a rare sight in the deserts of the Cadwalla Wastes, or Kina as the locals call it. Red Rock is a modest settlement, but has provided safety and community for many clans of primarily Ribbits, Galapas, and Dracana for generations. The matriarch of the town is a very pleasant older desert rain ribbit named Ma Thrana. She runs the only saloon and inn in town, the Wellspring. Countless travelers owe her a debt of gratitude as her kindness and Red Rock's convenient location have saved many a wandering soul over the years. One of those saved souls happens to have made quite a name for themselves. And they also happen to be back in the area right as our story picks up. Skylar, who do we see rolling into town? And how do we see them arrive?
You don't really see him arrive. He's just there all of a sudden, and a little cloud of dust appears around him. Just kind of blinks into space. But he's not large. He's about 5 feet tall. He's a fairy, all brown and, except for his wings, his big wings that are white, and if they catch the right lighting, they become iridescent. He has longer, slicked back hair, and kind of has taken on this air of being overly suave or smooth. So he was wearing a black tux and a black bow tie, black slacks, black dress shoes, and he's adjusting his cufflinks as he walks through the door.
So you've just landed in the town, to be clear. You're right in the kind of the main drag,
Oh, okay.
although this is a pretty small town, so a few buildings line either side of the main road, a few more kind of branch off in either direction behind them, some homesteads. But most of the people that kind of call Red Rock home are out in the countryside. As you land, fairies in Daggerheart can take a lot of forms. Can you describe to us kind of how your fairy appears, aside from being brown?
More insectoid. Is that the word?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, is it chitin? Is that the word?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like more brown chitinous.
Remember the Bugland adventure.
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I wanted to say. I don't know what to say.
And is the
But,
face pretty humanoid? Is the face, do you have mandibles? Like, what are we looking at there?
I would say pretty humanoid. Maybe with a couple of longer antennae coming out of his hair.
Very nice.
Other than that,
How
just
big is
kind
he?
of pure black eyes.
About 5 feet.
He's skinny, about 5 feet tall,
Cool.
not muscular. Pretty.
Nice.
Almost seems to appear in a cloud of smoke in the middle of town. We cut now to just a few moments ago. Inside a comfortable but simple office, with a large round table in the center, surrounded by older ribbits, Dracana, and one Galapa. They sit in 5 chairs evenly distributed around the table. A large, squat toad, clutching a cane in both his hands, leans forward in a huff.
You're mad. It's the season of the sands. Both of those roads lead to death, either at their hands or in the winds.
A tiny, thin, horny toad Dracana rocks with hands clasped and a worried look on her face. Why are they doing this now? It doesn't make any sense. A slender whiptail Dracana picks at his claws, his mannerisms betraying the false sense of calm that he's trying to portray. Maybe they'll ignore Red Rock. We've never been any trouble to the council. A tiny, round, desert rain ribbit pipes up, somewhat annoyed.
You heard Bottle. Nobody's safe. They're leaving no stone unturned. Something has driven them into a frenzy, and now they won't rest until they strip Kina of any and all mages, inborn or out. We can't just sit around and wait. Something needs to be done.
The final figure, a large desert tortoise Galapa, tips back and forth slowly in his rocker. Our entire militia isn't worth a single outborn mage in combat. The odds are low, but fleeing's our only chance.
We can't just leave Red Rock. Everything we've built, our families have lived here for generations.
Dreddle, you old fool, if you don't stop moping and start offering alternatives, I'm gonna need a new stick and you're gonna need a new ass.
The room falls silent. Mathrana stands, walks towards the window behind her.
You don't think I'll miss this place?
Red Rock is a people, not a town. We can rebuild.
As she reaches the window, a wide smile creeps across her dyed red lips as she peers out towards the road.
But maybe we won't have to.
We cut now to Calico.
I never introduced my name, but yes.
Oh,
Well, you guys are in the wrong spots.
there we go.
Oh,
At the bar with Ma.
Long time no see, Jetwing. How's life been?
I take off my jacket hanging on the coat rack as I walk. Oh, yes. Lady Roth. Mothroth. What is it?
Mathrana. You can
Yeah.
call her Ma.
Okay. Lady Ma. I've been just fine. How are you?
Well, we've been holding up all right. I'm sure you've heard the news. What the council's been up to.
Of course, of course. What do you guys think you're doing about it?
Well, I think they're finally coming for us, Calico. The Eastern Oasis and Copper Creek are already gone. Not just the towns, neither. Apparently they're rooting out all the mages and taking them back to the city. They're using the shell of the Eastern Oasis as their newest expansion into Keenah. Our sources say they're getting close. Only a few more days until Red Rock shares the same fate. Unless, somebody with the ability to stand up to them does so. And soon.
Do you know how many there are?
Well, I'd imagine quite a few. The council seems to be taking this pretty seriously. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, Calico, but we have no one else to turn to. And I don't think it's a coincidence you just happened to wander back into town today. Besides, it don't matter where you go. From what I hear, it's only a matter of time before they get you.
I don't know how much I could do on my own.
Well, it's
think
funny
I
you
know
should
some
mention
people.
that. There's a list of folks that told me they were in my debt. Now, it's a debt I never intended to claim. Till now. If you can convince a few of them to honor their word, well, that may be our only hope.
She slides a paper across the bar. A handwritten list of names and descriptions. All of them relatively well known, at least for the area.
I recognize some of these names.
But before you head out after them, there's one I'd like you to start with. Maybe not quite as well known, at least not yet. Goes by the name Scrim. You may know him better as the Riparian Reaper. Few goblins in the history of Keenah have risen to a significant level of fame or infamy individually. Their strength is typically in their numbers and ruthless dedication to whatever cause they've committed themselves to. But rumor has it, Scrim's different. He's new, but he's becoming somewhat of a boogeyman for outlaws. Many a wandering highwayman just off a big job has disappeared only to find a gold-laden Scrim wander into town shortly after. One such outlaw escaped, spread the story of the horrors he had witnessed at the hands of the goblin. Stories of chasing the thief into a dense area of greenery near a stream and of finding his companion's bodies torn apart or disappearing entirely despite being right next to him. Everywhere he looked, he saw Scrim's face in the shadows. A face that he still sees every time he closes his eyes. I remember the look in that man's eyes well, because it happened nearby, and he fled here just 2 days ago.
We cut now to a group of whip-tailed Dracana running through the desert, just as the sun was setting.
There he is! Don't let the little bastard get away!
We see a small shadow duck into the pocket of vegetation near the edge of a stream. They follow him in, only to be met with silence and the crunching of footfall on the fallen palm fronds.
Spread out! He's here somewhere.
They move in opposite directions. A scream is heard in the distance. One of the Dracana rushes over to find a mangled body of his friend. Another scream. A panicked look on his face. He turns, eyeing his escape. We cut now to Scrim's perspective. Who do we see, Scrim? And what do we see him doing?
You would see, if you were in that vegetation and you looked up, high up in the tall flora in one of the cacti, almost completely enveloped by it, but the face of a goblin poking through it, with one sharp gold tooth kind of poking out, and he's just trying to stay as perfectly still as possible. Watching over the intruders.
We cut now back to the inn with Calico and Ma once more.
Scrim wandered in a few hours after we got that fella some help, and he's been posted up at the end of the bar, scowling and drinking up all my booze ever since. He hasn't caused us any trouble, really, but I can't imagine he has much gold left after how much he's been throwing around, so once he's done nursing his hangover this morning, I'm betting he's leaving town. Might be a good opportunity to start getting you some backup.
It's him.
You and Ma continue to catch up and have a few rounds while you wait. Till eventually, who do we see coming down the stairs from the inn into the tavern at the Wellspring? And how do we see him now, Scrim?
You would see a short, very short, probably about 3 feet tall, green skin, still like leathery traditional goblin. He is wearing a tall, wide-brimmed, like black leather hat. He's got a leather vest with just a thin, but well-made shirt underneath, with some stains on it here and there. He's tying up what is like a utility belt almost, but along its sides there are multiple miscellaneous objects tucked in that are hard to see exactly what they are from this distance. He's also got a pouch on his side, and he is wearing well-made boots. And he's just grunting as he's getting down the stairs and hobbling around the bar.
Ma looks over to Jetwing and kind of nods in the direction of Scrim and then turns and continues serving and talking to some of the people at the other end of the bar.
Does Scrim sit down somewhere? Or let's see, where's he going?
Yeah, I'll sit at an empty table, and I'm just like waiting for someone to approach me and take my order so I can tell them to give me a drink.
Would I know what goblins tend to like to drink?
Dirty water.
Yeah.
Usually now.
I think you... I'm torn because obviously there's not one drink that goblins drink.
Yeah.
But like,
Let's
would your
just-
character think there was, and what role would that be? I'm going to say roll a knowledge check.
Yeah.
And the higher you roll, the more likely you are to know that it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And the lower you are, the more likely you think you know exactly what all goblins like.
That's an 11 with fear.
Okay, I'll
With
take
fear.
that fear.
So I'm gonna go to the bar and be like, 2 of your finest moonshine, please.
Coming right up. Sure enough, she presents the 2 moonshine
And I just
jugs pretty quick. And it's
Nod
more than you
over
would
and
normally
I-
get.
nod and turn over and head over to Scrim. Kind of just set the drink down and sit down with him. Mr. Scrim, I've heard.
And I'll say I'm sitting there, my hat kind of tilted over my eyes. I'll reach over, I'll grab the drink, and I'll flip over like a coin that is way more than the beer is worth. But it'll just kind of clink and roll over to you. I'll be like, alcohol, my favorite.
Amazing.
So you like that the moonshine?
And it's gone.
That's a lot for a little guy.
That was a heavy pour too.
Yeah.
I just kind of take a
It's
little.
ale. I thought it was
I
ale.
take a.
I thought it was ale.
That's that was impressive, and I'll just take a little sip and like.
I'm saying there's tears in my eyes.
What do you want?
Well, what brings you to these parts?
I go wherever I please.
And I'm gonna lift up my brim and take, for the first time, like a good look at you.
Ah, Jetwing. I'll be seeing you around these parts as well.
Yes, I'm a bit of a wanderer myself, but it seems like the places we can wander are getting smaller and smaller.
What do you want?
Well, it depends, I guess, what we both want as wanderers. Pretty soon, it seems like it's going to be taken over, unless we do something about it.
Hmm. I want people to keep their stuff so that I can take it. What do you know?
Exactly.
What information are you withholding from me?
Nothing. Whatever you want to know, I can tell you. Because I want to be on the same team as you.
I'm gonna look over at Ma, who I assume
She's like not so subtly like trying to listen in. By the way, Ma is like 2 feet tall and almost 2 feet wide. She's almost a perfect circle. She has a walking stick that's twice her height. And the back behind the bar is elevated so that she's still kind of at eye level as she walks around and serves people. But
Okay.
she's very tiny. So
Just
she's just
to
kind of
make-
hovering near you, trying to eavesdrop.
Ma,
Just
what's this guy trying to tell me? I know you
Oh.
got something to do with this.
Scrim, I have no idea what you mean.
She glances worriedly at Jetwing.
Look, Scrim, I'll level with you. Things are getting pretty rough around here, and we thought maybe the Jetwing could help. Look, you heard what's happening with the council?
Little bit. Yeah, they're
It's
coming.
awful bad, Scrim. It's awful bad. Pretty soon, our whole way of life's gonna change. And I was maybe proposing that if Jetwing here could get enough people together, perhaps we could at least put up a fight. Maybe
No.
Red Rock is the place that we finally make a stand. From what I've heard, Scrim, you'd be an asset.
And Scrim, I know that you mainly operate solo, much like I do, but like you said, where are you going to get your work and fun if there's no one around to give it to you? The council wants to take that from you.
The council won't survive out in Keenall for too long if we intervene. I could be convinced.
Would another large ale this time be more convincing?
Yes, an ale this time.
I'm already starting to
Coming
like
right up.
slur a little bit. This- the 3-foot goblin just took a huge chug of moonshine.
Yeah. It's finally hitting the system at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ma gets you another ale poured up, slides it down the bar. Ma, by the way, I said this, but it was pretty quick. Desert rain frog. So, you know those little things on social media, the tiny little circle frogs that go, meh, meh.
Oh, yes.
Phenomenal. I didn't
That's
know
what
until
kind of-
that.
Okay.
That's what kind of ribbit she is. So just for your, yeah.
Okay.
I love that.
Do a quick image search.
You're gonna like what you see. But okay,
I guarantee.
as the two of you come to an agreement, if my ears didn't mistake me, it sounds like Scrim joins up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Scrim,
Excellent.
the Riparian Reaper, flashes across the screen.
Ah.
All right. Well, now the list. The first name on that list, as you both peruse it, the Dust Devil himself, Dusty Bilkins. Beneath it, it says,
He's an outlaw, an outborn halfling, son of 2 runaways. But don't tell him that. He was born and raised in Kenai and has one hell of a complex about his stature and the circumstances of his birth. He's about as predictable as a dust storm during the season of the sands and twice as deadly. He's a fun time until he isn't. He finds himself in brawls more than he isn't. And as far as I know, he's only ever lost one. He swung through town after that particular duel. He was beating up something awful, swearing up and down about how the other guy cheated. We helped him back on his feet, and then he blew out of town as fast as he came in. I got word you can find him at the Tin Whistle over in Brandy Bottom. He'll either be at the bar or the tables.
at this point, we cut to the Dust Devil himself, Dusty Bilkins. Colby, where do we find him now?
You find him at the Tin Whistle as he's leaving with a bottle in hand, headed into, fast forward, the gambling parlor. And like he said, this is Dusty Bilkins. You'd see the door, you hear a bunch of commotion, you don't know what's coming, and then all of a sudden the doors slam open, and then the camera pans down, you see a little halfling. I'll tell you what, this little guy, he's got long hair that's tied back in ponytail. He's probably only like 4'2", which apparently isn't that short compared to some of y'all. And he's wearing these leather gambeson armor, except it doesn't look like it usually does. It's actually all weirdly chopped up, like it's little flags or feathers that are coming off, or strips. And it's all tied. It looks like it's probably super long, but for some reason it's tied behind his back in a bow. And he walks in, eyes a gambling table that he's made familiar with the last couple of days. They kind of groan as they see him. And he walks up and he goes, "I call this one the tornado." He takes his bottle and goes, and then it goes and disappears in like a minute. It's like, "What's up, fuckers?" And then he goes.
Minute
and
is
sits down.
not that
Minute?
fast, by the way.
Yeah.
Did
A
I say
minute's so
minute?
long, which is funny. It is funny that he would
It's funny.
sit there for a full minute.
It's
chugging this
not
one.
about the speed, it's about the spectacle.
That's right. In fact, it takes an entire minute, and at one point, it's like, "Oh." And then he sits down and pulls out this like bag of coins, like, and you can tell it's much lighter than it probably should be. And he starts to gamble with these guys.
All right. Then we cut to a moment at a different card table. This time in the past. Flashback to one of Dusty's, well, let's say, better moments. He's playing against an older Puma Qatari. A large pile of gold sits in front of Dusty, and a dwindling stack sits in front of a well-dressed Qatari.
You know, you're not too bad. I'm a hell of a card player, and I haven't won a hand yet. The rub is, I can't figure out where you're hiding them cards.
What do you say? I like hold my hands up and show him my palms, which you would see have these runes etched into them in the shapes of little tornadoes. You think I'm hiding something? Come on. I've been doing this for years. I'm just good. Better than you.
You heard me, boy. You get the fuck out of my saloon.
I'm going to stand up abruptly, and when I stand up, I actually get shorter because I stand off of the chair.
The gold stays.
You can't talk to me like that. You know who I am.
I don't care who you are.
2 Qatari, 1 larger puma and 1 smaller bobcat, stand behind him, putting hands on weapons on their belts. We cut now to the outside of the structure for a silent moment as we watch people slowly walking by the front of the saloon. And then an entire wall of the structure is exploded outward. Debris rains down on the surrounding structures, and as the dust and debris settles, a small silhouette forms as a halfling sitting atop a small vortex drifts his way out of the opening. The gold he slid into his hat being counted, a smile adorning his face. We cut back to the present now, as a fairy and a goblin approach a halfling playing poker.
I'd just like to say I love that Colby's accent started during your description of your character.
Yeah.
And not the
Yeah.
actual voice. I was like, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, Scrim, you frequented these kind of establishments before?
You're at Dusty, you're at a table. Are you gambling currently?
Yeah, you actually see him flip over 2 cards. 2 aces, bitches, yeah! And you just like start taking coins towards himself.
It's not poker,
Alright.
it's a fantasy game.
Okay.
Oh. 2 whatever. Equivalent of fantasy, bitches.
No, I said poker, it's my fault.
It's fantasy poker.
Dusty.
Scrim. Oh.
Were you gonna plan something?
No, I was just going to talk to you before walking over to him.
Did you say something to me?
No. Jetwing asked Scrim if he's ever been in a place like this before, as they were walking.
Oh, you're
over.
right. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
It's still early, folks.
Um.
You had any run-ins with the Dust Devil?
I have, actually. We're familiar with each other. We've had a couple duels. I think I made myself a respectable opponent for him, so hopefully he doesn't think too negatively of me. But I don't frequent these kind of establishments too often, so I'm a little uncomfortable.
You guys hear another hand go, and he's like, "Oh shit!" and then just like immediately loses the coins that he had just won.
Alright.
I'll take it from here.
I'll approach the table,
I'll follow.
and assuming there's like no seats left, I'm gonna go to 2 of the people other than Dusty. Just like poke him on the side.
A kind of short, squat Dracana, some kind of a scaly, tan lizard variant, looks down, big, wide cheeks, looks down over his own neck, rolls at you.
What do you want, goblin?
Move. I'm playing now.
Roll a presence check.
$18 with fear.
I'll take the fear. He sees the intensity in your eyes
I'm gonna flash my tooth.
and the quality of your clothing, the tooth. Something starts to click in his head.
Wait. I think I heard of you. You're the Riparian Reaper. Sorry, I thought you was one of them other goblins.
Hops off the table
I'm out.
and pulls his coins off and into his other hand, scoops them off, and
Sorry for getting in your way now, Reaper.
You're a smart man.
He moves out of your way and allows you to join the table. I will say that did draw some attention, and so the crowd around is starting to gather, and there's a little more pressure on the situation now that they recognize that there's some bigger names in the bar.
Okay. When you sit down, I'm assuming I would have seen that. I would have said, wait a minute, holy shit. I get out this little leather booklet that's like tied around in a little strip of leather, and I open it up. And you see, if you would see it, there's a list of names, and they're all like crossed out. And then the last one, there's a few that are unmarked, and one says Riparian Reaper. Holy shit, you're smaller than me.
Barely.
I hear you're pretty good at fighting.
A dangerous goblin.
Yeah, well, you're pretty good at gambling. Let's play. And then I'll start like dealing.
There you go. I'm gonna look over at the rest of the table. I'm gonna say,
This is a high stakes game. This is between Dusty, myself, and Jetwing. The rest of you go.
Jetwing?
yeah. I like to think they've just been kind of standing there the whole time.
Yeah, I was observing and just yeah.
I would say
At the bar. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, who me?
Yeah.
Yes. Of course, I'll join.
Jetwing, holy shit, brother. I'm gonna get up and like clasp you. It's been so long.
But I'm
Class.
kind of surprised. I'm like, yeah.
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 Yes, Dusty, of course. How have you been?
Oh man, I'm doing good. You know me bouncing around, playing games here, drinking there. You know, getting laid here and there sometimes. Yeah. Speaking of getting laid, how you doing? I know you're searching for girls.
Well, we can discuss that a different time.
Yeah.
It's,
Get in here, and I'll like drag
Yeah,
you
yeah.
into the seat next to me.
All right, I'm gonna have, before we get too far into that, I'm gonna have Scrim roll another presence check. This time, I will give you advantage because of the situation, but just to try to get the other two to get up. And
Oh,
leave.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
That is a 13 with fear.
Dang.
I know.
Okay.
Not
Take the
good.
fear,
A lot of fear.
and one of them will right away. Oh, I'm sorry. Gets up and walks away, and the other one, who is a solidly built fawn with curled horns, kind of off-white, pretty dusty, more leaning towards brown, wool kind of poking out from around his collar. Looks at you and just huffs out his nose.
I'm gonna stay if it's all the same to you.
I'm gonna look over at Jetwing and Dusty.
Yeah.
I just shrug.
More cards, more money. And then I guess, is there a dealer, or is this game where you like self-deal? Guess probably.
There's no dealer.
Okay. I'll start dealing out and getting the next game going. And then I'm gonna look, as I'm doing that, I'll look at you, Scrim. So, Reaper. You know, some people call me Reaper too. The West Wind Reaper. It's one of my names.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How'd you get that name?
I'll show him my sigils of the tornadoes.
Mhm.
You heard of me? Maybe you heard the quickest draw this side of the Keenaw? That's another name. The Dust Devil. Heard that?
I have heard that one.
Yeah. Well,
Impressive.
Surely you've heard of Boom Boom Bunsen.
who the hell's that?
Yeah.
Boom Boom Bunsen. Yeah,
Look, buddy.
man, I'm a
You
big
know what?
name outlaw too, just like the rest of you.
I'm gonna show him my list. Ain't no Boom Boom Billy Bunsen or whatever you said on here.
No, Boom Boom Bunsen. Write it down. Write it down. Boom Boom Bunsen.
Oh, okay. I'm actually gonna write it down.
He's kind of winning me over. You can say. In
Yeah.
fact, we might need him. Let's just loop him in.
Okay, Bunsen, you can stay for now, and
That's right,
Yes.
I can.
okay.
And I will.
Well, as Dusty's dealing, Dusty, it's not a coincidence that both Scrim and I are here at the same time. Have you heard about the doings of the council lately?
Oh yeah, I mean, who hasn't heard of the doings of the council? What about it?
What do you make of it?
I don't know. They're little shits. They can do. They just do whatever they want. Doesn't mess with me. I just go around, and do my thing.
Well, what if I told you it was gonna start messing with you soon?
Like what? They're gonna come in here and start gambling? Because that'd be good for me too, actually. Probably. Actually, I had
don't
this little
think they'd
secret. Didn't I
be-
like show them this sleeve? This is where I hide the cards right here.
Well, maybe
I'm
you
gonna
shouldn't show
fold.
people that.
Boom
They,
boom Bunsen. Boom boom Bunsen raises.
Salt cards, yeah.
I don't think they'd be gambling. I think they would probably shut places like this down, Dusty.
Oh, no. We can't have that. Cannot have that. What are they like? I mean, I have heard, but are they coming more this way? What are they like taking mages and stuff? I mean, what? They know who we are, right? They know what you can do. And whatever this little goblin can do.
It's not stopping them.
So what do you say?
Do you know of Mothra?
Oh, yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
I know, Ma.
Mothrana.
Mothrana. Gosh darn
I
it.
said Mothra. Like
the
the
god
Godzilla
killer.
villain.
Mothra. Yeah.
Have you ever
You
heard of
know Mothra?
Mothra?
Wait, let me be
Is-
Mothra.
Because Mothra's here too, and she's
Did we just
pissed.
canonize Mothra? Yeah.
Yeah. Mothrana. Well,
little
she's the one
Ma?
that's been, yeah.
Yeah,
She's a very reputable source, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I owe a debt to Ma.
She's the one. Well, she's looking to get some repayment on that debt.
Oh,
She's the
really?
one that's giving us all the information about the council's doings and how they're encroaching on, well, our territories, frankly.
Ah, well, I guess if Ma needs my help, then, I mean, I'm in her debt. Can't much
Well.
argue against that.
If you'd be willing to help,
Billy
Scrim and
Bunsen,
I-
big boy Bunsen, are you gonna go up more? I just
Boom
I just
boom
raised you.
Bunsen.
Boomy, I raised you. You in
And
or
I'm
what?
all in.
Okay.
And Mr. Bunsen, sir, are you willing to risk your life?
Yeah, you mages, you all think it's all about flashy powers and such. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of elbow grease.
Really soft punch into his other hand.
Well, I guess it's up to you if you want to join, but we're not going to slow down or wait for you. It's every man for themselves.
We found our tank.
That's good. You know that, I don't want to brag, but a cousin of mine and me, we almost took down a bank in Copper Creek. He's this close.
Hey,
Is
boom
that
boom.
so?
He didn't make it out.
He
I
died.
hear that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's
Hey,
tough.
did
Hey, it
it.
happens. Let me ask you this, boom boom. What's your power? What do you do? What's your thing? What are you good at? What makes you shine?
Well, they call me Boom Boom for a reason.
Holy shit! It's just your fists.
If the first boom don't get him, second one will.
Oh my god.
This guy's
Hey, guys.
actually a legend. He's a
At that time, I'm gonna flip my cards over and see if he beat me.
No, not even close.
Ah, shit. I thought
That's
you was
ass.
bluffing. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Take in the coins.
You can
Yeah,
add
you know
another
what?
handful of gold into your inventory.
Oh hell yeah.
Well, Dusty, it's I guess and Boom Boom.
Nah, no,
It's good to hear. Good to hear you guys will join us.
no.
But I think
The dust devil, Dusty Bilkins, appears on the screen below Dusty as he's scooping his
yeah.
he's scooping his gold into his hat. Boom Boom doesn't get it. He doesn't,
dang
he
it,
doesn't
man! I
have
really wanted
an
to join,
animation
actually.
prepared.
There's a quick cutscene of the Dust Devil and Boom Boom dueling, and it's like 1 second long. Just like a.
There's a pause on Boom Boom Bunsen on the screen, And then it's just like handwritten "Boom Boom Bunsen"
Yeah.
in really bad
And it-
handwriting below.
like an off-key trombone playing like.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's good.
Okay. All right. Well, with the Dust Devil himself secured, we cut back now to the Wellspring in Red Rock as you all share the good news with Mothrana. She's happy to see the Dust Devil walk in. And after a few words of congratulations to the group, she says,
Good news. We got word that there's a monster prowling the sands just south of here. A behemoth of a Dracana. They call him Silt.
Oh, shit.
There are those that don't believe he's real. Some locals use him to keep their youngins from wandering out at night and to convince them to bring their livestock in on time. Besides his immense size, they say a drop of his venom could take down a full-grown dwarf, and the only antidote comes from his scaly hide. And I heard a feller say he saw him jump clear over a desert dragon in a single bound. Hell, there are days I don't even believe he's real. But I've seen him with my own eyes. Legend has it his parents were killed by an outlaw group that used to wreak havoc on the area. And as a child, Silt tracked down and killed every last one of them. Now they say he wanders Kenai looking for a battle that's worthy of his prowess. Maybe this will finally pique his interest.
we cut now. And what do we see Silt doing, Travis?
There is a bustling in the sand. A man, just a human man, kind of pushing through the sands, as behind him he just hears his partner screaming. The sand whips up and lifting up just a silhouette behind it. Just this large Dracona, but much larger than it should be. Behemoth, as Ma stated. Almost 8 feet tall, still partly hunched. Just a gleam as his mouth opens, as it just drops, as the sand starts erupting up around. As he's running, he turns, starts reaching into his pocket, pulls out a weapon to spin. And in that last moment, he'll just hear, right spin, low. As he goes to swing, as a finger comes out, hits his wrist. As he looks up and a jaw opens. You can see him. These hexagonal scales scattered around, mostly this tannish brown, splotches of black streaking through, a wide head with these sharp teeth, these beady eyes, and this kind of comically small, wide-brimmed hat around his massive head. A red bandana, as all he sees in that brief amount of time, as the head, the mouth clamps down. A shake, a snap. As Silt stands tall and drops the limp body from his mouth. His tail lifts up and it's just chained. 2 large metal spheres kind of dangle off the tip. They weren't really much worth it, were they? Well, let's see if they got anything good.
We cut now to, similar scene. A scene from Silt's past. A bloodied fawn lying in the sand. One leg pinned beneath his sand spitter. Sand spitters are the common mode of transportation for members of the Cadwalla Wastes. They're essentially frilled lizards large enough to ride on. Bipedal. More like... Travis, what's the spitting dinosaur? You're the dinosaur guy.
Well, I don't think they actually spit.
Yeah, but from Jurassic Park, and I don't want to hear
corrects
that.
you while he gives you the answer.
Shoot, putting him on the spot.
Actually,
It's like Dilophosaurus, I want to say.
Yeah, I think it might be it. Brain. Yeah, I'm on the spot, so it's not gonna come to me. But yeah,
All right.
something like that.
If
Well-
it was a bug.
Dillo, yeah, Dilophosaurus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dilophosaur, okay. Anyway, one leg pinned beneath his sand spitter. Curled horns like that of a ram and a thick neck, black wool puffing out around his neck, framing his white face stained red around the nose and corners of his mouth. Silt stands holding the shell of a Galapan member of the dunes in one hand and the rest of the Galapa in the other. The steel balls chained to the tip of his wide tail rest on the crushed body of the Galapa's mount. The mount itself seems dwarfed in comparison to the monstrous Dracana. Silt, notably an adult at this time, stands and turns. The fawn spits out a mouth full of blood and starts to talk. Look, big guy, this is all a big misunderstanding. We were like family, you know. I wouldn't do something like this to you. But we can find out who did together.
Not quite. They told me everything. You's the one, ain't ya? Named me Sue, 'cause at the time I was nothing more than dirt. I like the name.
You stay away from me, you freak. I gave you everything. I gave you that name. I made you who you are. You were nothing without me in the dunes. Who the fuck do you think you are?
And Silt leans in close.
I ain't nothing but desert dirt.
And he just sinks into his head and starts shaking.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Love it. Love it. We cut back now to a fairy, a goblin, and a halfling approaching the giant form of Silt just south of Red Rock as he's walking through the desert.
As those three are walking, I've been telling them along the way, I'm like, all right, now guys, listen up. I know Silt, okay? Last time we dueled, he cheated, okay? He's the only duel I've ever had that I lost on. It actually wasn't fair at all, but look, we have some bad blood. He's gonna remember me, all right? So maybe one of you two do the talking at least at first, okay? I don't want to scare him.
Cadwing will do it.
how did he cheat?
Oh, it was despicable. I was hungover as fuck, and he knew it.
Okay. That's okay.
It's ridiculous. No man of honor would ever do that.
Very well.
Anyway, let's go.
Scrim, do you know anything about him?
I heard he eats people. You got this.
Very well.
And
I look
So-
like a tasty snack to him, I bet, but not scared or anything.
as we approach, the moment that Jetwing opens his mouth to speak, Dusty jumps forward. Listen up, Silt. I'm back. I'm back, buddy. You thought you'd get away from me? You cheated last time, you motherfucker. And then I'm gonna do this with my hands, and I'm gonna spin a stress, and this little vortex tornado appears underneath me from the dust, and then lifts me about 3 feet in the air. So I'm about 7 feet tall at this point.
So you're
And
still
then
not as tall as him.
I know, I'm still not as tall as you. And I unhook this bundle that was tied behind my back, and this robe of leather that's cut into strands comes out and starts flapping like crazy in the wind. It's cool. He's like, I'm ready for you this time, Silt. You're not getting away. They call me the Eye of the Storm for a reason, buddy.
Dusty.
You'll see this large lizard. One of his hands dragging a bag. It's partly bloody. It's his arm hangs so low it just kind of drags in the sand behind him. The other is using a dagger to pick his teeth. As he kind of lazily stares for a second at Dusty. Do I know you?
What? Yeah, you know me. It's Dust Devil. We had the epic duel about 2 months ago, where I almost beat you. But then you got the best of me.
Yeah, at least that part sounds right. Yeah, I'll toss you the dagger.
What? Wait, you really don't remember me? And then I like slowly start coming down from the tornado, and then I land.
So what do you folks want? Valuables?
And I will say, as soon as the instigation started and the Dust Devil did the tornado, you guys noticed that strangely Scrim is missing, but there is a new cactus that has seemingly sprouted from the ground. Yeah, then just like,
You guys are still alive?
and then I'll just like crawl out and be like, make myself known.
Silt, right?
Huh? You look like a dried frond.
Thank you very much. That's usually what the ladies say too, unfortunately. But, no, I don't think we'll be wanting any of your valuables, but I appreciate you offering.
All right. Start to walk away.
Wait.
Wait just a moment, please.
Ah,
Just a little bit of your time.
Hey,
you're
Sil,
not gonna
what?
try to sell me something, are you?
You're gonna say something, Dusty?
you like adventures, Silt?
No.
You like killing, Silt?
Well,
You like eating people, Silt?
allegedly, yes.
We can offer that
Let's
maybe
clear it up.
properly. Maybe. Look, I'll cut to the chase. All right, Silt. You're a good fighter. You're almost as good as me. You got me one time. That was unfair, but there's the council. They're coming in. They're stealing mages. They're fucking with our towns. All right. We need help.
Yeah, hold on. Them outlaws. Yeah,
That's-
the ones who carry that real shiny stuff.
Yeah, those
The good
fuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you like shiny things?
What are you implying?
They got lots of them. You kill them,
That's a
you eat them,
stereotype.
you get the shiny things.
What? You think just because I'm a big old brute doesn't mean I can't appreciate the finer things? I
Yes.
can't go out and. All right, that was quick. But all right. Summarize it for me. You're looking for what? A killer?
Well, see, we were sent out here by Ma.
Ma.
Is she on the list?
Oh, the old
He was not on the
yapping
list.
toad.
Yeah.
He just happened to be in the area.
Okay.
I've heard of
Might
her.
be a killers. It's more like a group, I think. I'll be honest, I don't really know. I was drunk when she explained it. But it sounds like it's gonna be a good load of fun, and a lot of reward after too.
So let me get this straight. My guess is you're a ragtag group put together by Ma, looking to put a stop to the council's incursions into Kino. Yes?
You know,
Exactly.
it's a good way to put it.
And we were thinking someone of your stature and reputation would be useful. As I look around and I'm the tallest of us.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what all you's gonna do.
All of us.
Ah. Things are getting slim around these parts anyway. Them outlaws are chasing out the local game. And that includes them outlaws as well. Anybody with one of them fancy circles seems to be disappearing. And
That's
they're
true.
usually good fun.
You got that right.
He just kind of bends down, so his face is kind of roughly between all your heights.
His head about the size of all three
You
of
have to
you
go
combined.
down pretty far.
Oh my god.
All right. Why not? If it's boring, I'll just take out one's ears.
Silt joins up, flashes across
Very
the
well.
screen.
Yeah.
Silt.
Wait, was Boom Boom with us this whole time?
No.
No, there was a quick cutaway to Boom Boom getting absolutely Team
Oh, in the
Rocketed
duel.
by
Team
Dusty
Rocketed.
in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busting off again.
All right. Well, back to the list, boys. Next name on the list. Blue-Eyed Belle Barros. Written underneath it. Belle's not a mage, at least not in the way that the council uses the word. Her powers aren't magic. She's the relic of the old world, before Aeridius, born with the natural ability of petrification. Just a glance can kill a weak-willed man in an instant. But she had a tough youth, and she's just as damaged as the rest of us. I helped her with supplies a few times when she was struggling. A big name and presence, but between you and me, she never hurts anyone she doesn't have to. She only takes what she needs from those that have plenty. She isn't one for brawls, but it can't hurt to ask. She'd be one hell of an asset. Last I checked, she was held up in a stronghold not too far from here.
Well, all right, Nick.
Well, boys.
Sounds like she could be useful.
Hold up. Are we gonna have to like break her out?
Well, I'm assuming this stronghold is going to be guarded by people that could take all four of us.
Notably, her stronghold.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah,
Maybe it is.
we're good. We're old friends. Kinda. Not really. I passed by on a town with her once and she was nice enough.
We cut now to our wild skyline of a group. Just imagining the silhouettes of this squad rolling up.
It's like us three in frame, and then just like up to the belly button of Silt.
As you approach a structure like a ramshackled keep, guarded by two hulking creatures that you realize as you get closer are rotting, dead on their feet, yet their gaze never falls from you. A yeti bear and a lion goat, likely from the Kinsong Mountains nearby. You see two figures up on the battlements. One hooded figure turned facing the setting sun, and the other, a seasoned, rather dangerous-looking dwarf, looking down at a scroll sprawled out in front of him on a table. You step forward, and before you have the opportunity to speak, he offers a...
She's not interested.
Well,
You didn't even give us a chance.
He stands, turns to you, and then black ink starts to wrap out around him,
Oh.
creating jet black plate armor.
No way.
what do you mean?
A large beard sticks out from beneath it, and he stands silently watching you until you hear a whisper from behind you. The answer is no. You turn, but there's nobody there.
Oh.
They don't look in the mood to be convinced. You decide better of it and leave.
Yeah, that's fair.
Setting sun reminds you of what little time you have left to prepare. You can't waste it here.
Very well.
It's a little nod to something that was off screen, so the audience isn't going to recognize it, but those were important people to these four.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I wouldn't mess with them. Just saying.
Ah,
Well, shit.
you know they used to call that old fortress Cameo. Wonder why.
We cut to the next day. The next names on the list: Minerva and Lyle. Apparently, actually, we're going to do this in a different order. We cut to you all arriving at a large ranch where you see furry grazing bovine that you would know to be yak cows.
Ah.
As you approach the quaint home in the middle of the ranch, you read the information Ma provided.
Apparently, the couple that runs this place is a pair of mages, wielding abilities that may be among the most powerful in all of Kina. But they have laid low ever since they arrived. Ma offered them a place to crash when they first made it to the Wastes. Apparently, the wife made the entire trek through Liberty's Saddle pregnant. Needed some time to recover before they got back on their feet. Once they recovered, they established this ranch and raised their family here. You see smoke coming out of the chimney as you approach.
Those are some nice yak cows. This leather journal I have right here, genuine yak cow leather. Special to me.
So,
You, thanks,
so I'm
guys.
gonna.
Is it
Do I
valuable?
see them outside at all? Oh,
You don't. You see some yak cows out grazing, but you just see smoke coming out of the chimney in the small house.
And look, these two are really important. We can get them on our side. We're set. We won't need the blue-eyed bell if we get these two. All right.
The rest of you would know that Minerva and Lyle. Maybe some of you have heard of them just because they do produce some yak cow milk that gets distributed, but nobody ever thought of them as being exceptionally powerful. Most people don't even know that they're mages. So Dusty's talking out of his ass, but nobody's probably surprised by that.
I'm
Numbers
learning to
game.
not trust anything Dusty says. So anyway,
I was never a fan of milk, but the meat's good. As Silt approaches. Hello.
Would
was
Silt
gonna
have to knock, like reach down to knock?
Yeah.
He
Okay.
hits the door frame at the top of the door frame.
Yeah, the door shudders and dust starts to kind of kick out around
like,
it.
so how about you stay back? Oh, okay.
There's a footsteps you hear on the other side, and the door kind of cracks open. An older desert tortoise Galapa answers the door.
Well, hello. I'm not sure which settlement you come from, but the milk shipments won't be ready again until early tomorrow morning.
I ain't here for milk. I'm here for, what is it? Like a debt? For Ma?
What? It's a what?
Ma.
Oh, a debt.
Well,
I thought you said dick. That was confusing.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about a debt, nor do I particularly care for a dick.
So yourself.
Well, the Gilroys are out. But if Ma sent you, why don't you come on in? I'll make you some tea.
Opens the door, and you're all allowed in.
Just swoops
Huh?
under the door frame and goes in.
Good job.
And we all
Silt.
walk in very easily.
Yeah, you guys are welcomed in. There's not really a chair big enough for Silt to be comfortable, but it's a quaint cottage core home. It's very cozy. There's a small table that doesn't have enough chairs for all of you anyway, but Billy comes back with a teapot and some cups.
Well, what is it that I can help Ma with?
So she's looking for support.
Yep.
Apparently, them outbones are running amok, getting
Yep.
closer, taking out towns, etc., etc. She's looking for support, however people can.
We're assembling a team of sorts to push back the councils.
Well, I don't know how to. I assume you're not here for me.
You're lying.
Minerva
Right?
and Lyle,
Oh,
you know, I've known them pretty well for a while, and I know what they're capable of. I know Ma's one of the only others that does. They ain't been the same since they lost their boy, and I don't know how to tell you all this, but strangest thing happened recently here. A fella came through. Real odd looking feller. pale, tall, pointed ears. He done talked to him, and before I knew it, they was up and leaving with him. They left me in charge. Said they had important things, something that was bigger than them. I guess I'll just be taking care of the ranch here until they're back, I suppose.
Ah, so we missed him.
Well,
That's gross.
Pointed ears.
Milk.
Not the tea.
Yeah.
Like one of them devil beings.
He
They got
didn't have
kind of pointed ears.
He didn't have no horns. I don't mean to speculate, but I ain't seen them ears like that in a while.
Were they like this? a big old scaled hand will just lift Scrim up into the air, just kind of dangling a bit.
No,
He's got
no,
them
no.
pointed ears.
Frozen, rigid in fear.
No. He was tall. He was almost gray-skinned. He was so pale.
Don't
Hang
drop
on
them.
now. That sounds like an elf. But them have been gone for a long time.
You see, that's what I thought too. I didn't hear much of what was going on, but boy, he sure looked like one to me.
I think
Yeah,
them eyes of
gee.
yours are getting faulty in your old age, Billy.
Yeah, that could be true. Old Billy
But they left
Brambleback ain't
with-
what he used to be.
they left
Where'd they
with
go?
this being.
Well,
They headed
for two.
out. I'm not sure where. They didn't exactly tell me.
Very well.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Seems like this will
Well.
be a dead end.
yeah.
Wait,
Thanks
Well,
for
we
the
thank
help.
you for your help.
How long
Wait.
ago did they come by?
Oh, not but about a week ago. It's been.
Well, could still find a track if we care to, but that might put us behind.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Oh, still
I
gross.
think we should
I'll
take a
put
look
down
around.
Dusty's teacup.
Sounds like they're gone. I say we just called a lost cause 0 for 2. Let's go to the next name on the
I
list.
don't mean to question your abilities, but tracking somebody a week old in the desert, you'd be hard pressed.
Yes, but people tend to be predictable sometimes.
Hmm.
I tend to find my way around.
Well, today's been anything but predictable for old Billy Brambleback. I got things to attend to. I don't mean to rush you out. You take your time finishing your tea, but
That's
Well.
all right. I'm on the last one.
Thank you, Mr. Brambleback, for your
you
hospitality.
don't like it. You don't have to drink. Of course. Of course.
Well,
We'll show ourselves out.
All right. Well,
Wait, check
Good
this
to
out. I
see-
call this a tornado.
Dusty,
Oh, okay.
the cups, the
With the
cups
tea?
we don't have
Yeah.
time for that right
Just
now.
sloshes all over the table.
We don't
Oh,
have
well,
5 minutes to
alright.
spare.
I'll clean that up when you leave. All right. Will you tell Ma that Billy gives her his best, and the
Billy
shipment will be
Brambleback.
on time?
Gotcha.
Very
All
well.
right. Well, this was a tremendous waste of time. Thank you anyway. As I
The tea was
still
good.
stand up.
Well, all right. All right.
But
He didn't
Uh,
mean it.
We cut now
thanks for the
back.
grass water.
back to Red Rock as you read the next name on the list. Bo Crane, a Simia master of hand-to-hand combat, unmatched in keen eye without weapon or powers. He resides in a temple on the top of a mesa near the northern oasis, not too far from here. He's trained up an army of loyal disciples. And then you see underneath it.
When he was a boy, he came here in disgrace. He was undersized and he developed powers. Apparently, that's a disgrace amongst his kin. He spent a few years in Red Rock figuring out who he was, what mattered to him. Also, nearly doubled in size, before he returned back and established himself once again in the Northern Temple. Now he runs the place, has a legion of devout disciples, learning his combat style. He wouldn't turn his back on us, I know it.
And we could use the numbers. But before you can leave, you notice a crowd forming outside. Some commotion. A whiptail lizard Dracana rushes in.
Ma, there's an odd-looking fella out here that says his name is Harold, and he's from the city.
What the hell are you talking about?
She walks outside as you all join her. A small crowd is gathered around 3 figures on the back of camel moose mounts. Unusual in Kina. An infernus with a long beard and straight horns that jut in opposite directions. Long, ornate robes sits atop the camel moose in the front.
Citizens of Red Rock, I come bearing great news. The council smiles upon you. You are being welcomed into the greatest civilization to have ever existed. In Aeridius, you will be elevated to heights you never thought possible. In preparation for your assimilation, we ask that you bring out all of your mages and able-bodied warriors so that they may be documented and presented to the Council of the Chosen for assignment. Rejoice, for today is the day your lives begin.
Ugh, one of those crazies.
Assimilation, huh?
Oh, hells. That poor boy probably meant Harold. This looks like our time shorter than we thought, boys.
Seems
What
so.
should we do?
Don't you worry about it. We'll take care of these guys. You want them out of here?
Well, I don't know. What do you think would be best? This is probably getting ready for the group that's following. I don't know how much time we have. You think you cause a problem here, it's going to stir something up? Maybe they'll come either way. Maybe you send them back without what they want. We're in trouble still. I just don't know, boys.
I never think that far ahead. I just act on impulse. Which... Yeah, let's kill him.
Maybe we shouldn't, be violent. Because then they're gonna get really mad and come back with an army.
You see behind him is just 2 figures flanking on either side, armored, wearing council enforcer armor. Probably none of you know too much about the organization of the council, so you just recognize them as definitely not from here, outborn knights of some kind.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up at Silt.
Huh?
What do you want to do?
Will...
Well,
Come now,
we could
bring
go
your
with
mages forth. We have very little time. Assimilation begins soon.
Well,
I'm gonna walk up out there and be like, "Excuse me, but what do you mean by assimilation?"
Ah, yes, you there, young one. Are you, well, certainly not. You must just be able-bodied, then. Assimilation. Your entrance into the grandeur that is Aeridius. You will become Iridian citizens. Finally have purpose in your lives.
Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but I feel sure we have a bunch of purpose here already, and what if we don't want to become part of this Aeridius?
Oh. Surely some of you may have stronger opinions. But I assure you, those opinions will change. In 12 hours, the Iridian forces will be upon you. We'll see how happy you are with where you're at then. What's your name, boy?
My name is Calico.
Pulls out a small ledger.
Calico. All right. Are you ready to offer yourself to the council, Calico?
Doesn't sound like you're giving us much choice. You say welcome, but it doesn't feel like a welcome.
Rest assured, the council will assign you with a purpose that will raise you well above anything you were able to accomplish here. You can do great things, Calico, but only through the council.
What great things do you mean?
Well, it depends on what you're capable of. And I'm getting the impression that there's maybe more to you than meets the eye. You're bold for someone of your stature. You fancy yourself a capable fighter, Calico, is that it? A
I
diplomat?
wouldn't say that.
Looking at your clothes, I would assume you've got some sort of skill.
It's just a show.
A showman? Well, there is a place for a showman in Aeridius as well. You could perform in front of stages you never thought yourself capable of. Crowds that would dwarf this place entirely.
Why would I want that?
We're talking in circles, Calico, and I have plenty to accomplish today. What do you do?
Well, I mostly hopelessly pursue women in my free time.
Wonderful. Next.
While that was going on, could I ask Ma, quietly, hey Ma, you said this Bo Crane guy, you said he's got people that are trained under him? Like fighters?
He does. He's got a legion of loyal disciples, but
Yeah.
Bo Crane's in the Northern Temple.
How far is that from here?
A day's journey at least.
Damn. Damn. Well,
They're only days away. Like they're
12
1.5
hours. 12 hours. So he's not getting here in time. Unless. No. Well, shit. Okay.
I'm gonna kind of just
I do
look
have-
back at.
I do have one idea, but hell, I don't even like it. Might cause more harm than good, and I'm not sure that I'm not
Let's
sure
hear
we have much of a choice.
Yeah. Tell me. This is exciting.
The madcap Azazel, an outlaw captain, keeps his hordes of loyal sand spitter riders strung out on drool, a drug of his own concoction that he pushes throughout Keenaw. He's not a good man, but his men are zealously loyal, and even he has to realize that his empire falls apart if the council takes over. Last I saw, he was camped out not too far from here. We've had our hawkers up ever since.
Okay. We can roll with that. I'm gonna look at Silt and Scrim. You guys feel like kicking some outbounders? What are they called? Yeah, outbounders ass.
Outborn.
Whatever. Outborn.
Yeah,
I would
outborn.
definitely know what that word was. You guys
Yeah.
feel like kicking some outborn ass?
Let me talk to him first.
Yeah. Fine.
As Calico is finishing up this little conversation,
Next.
Silt will come up.
Ah, yes, finally. An able body. What
I
is it that
ignore
you
him and
can
just
offer the
grab his
council?
Camel moose and like kind of lift it. Oh, I like it.
What are you? But
This
how would
thing
you?
for sale.
How? Put me down?
There, all right, you said so. I'll take him and kind of toss him off the camel moose.
I'm gonna have you make a strength check.
That is going to be. Where did my strength end up? An 18, but with fear.
An 18 with fear. You do
Hope- hope-
successfully lift this. The camel moose is a large mount.
Yeah, mostly just.
So you lift it by like kind of its neck and throat, and it almost tries to like writhe in your grip, but you're able to hang on as you lift it off its front hooves. And he is kind of like being bucked around, and then you reach up with one hand and just kind of like grab him and pull him off and throw him into the dirt. That is effortless.
Yeah.
Very little resistance. And then you hold the front hooves of the camel moose aloft as he smacks into the dirt, and the 2 guards behind him immediately raise their weapons. We're going straight into combat, boys.
Yeehaw, baby! Let's go.
I will let you guys spotlights in your court. You can make the first
Okay.
move.
All right, guys, let's roll with hope at least a couple times.
Yeah. Also, are you, Colby? Are you a halfling?
Yes. Oh yes. I totally forgot to pull that card out. That's crazy.
I think we each get a.
Yeah, everybody
Hope,
gets a
Yep.
hope as part of that class.
You also
didn't
get a
remember it,
reroll.
though,
I don't remember.
So you actually all lose a hope.
Well,
Also,
everybody.
did you all
but
remember
Colby
to
gets a
roll
hope.
for gold?
I did.
I did.
I'm
Let's
for
say
it.
one of us didn't do that and needed to be reminded of what to do. Like Skylar probably didn't. do
How
that, but
successful was Scrim in his? Although we did acknowledge that he had been spending a lot of money previously. I'm gonna say roll a d6. You can have that many handfuls of gold in your inventory.
I've been spending.
All right, spotlight's on you guys.
Well, I just kind of partially did the first action, so I'll let you guys
Yeah.
do something
Um,
first.
Dusty would have immediately, that vortex would have came back from underneath him, and I have that until my next rest, or I take severe damage, so I don't have to spend another stress to do so. And he's going to rush forward pretty fast, much faster than his little halfling legs could have otherwise taken him. And he's going to flick both of his hands and take in a big deep breath and blow it out and try to fling some power at these guys. Let's see if it succeeds, and I'll flavor it if it does. That's a 26 with fear.
26 with fear absolutely hits. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 2 guards rushing at you on the back of their camel mooses.
Okay.
This is an AOE.
Yes, so I got within melee range, and then when I do this, 2, if not, 2 for these 2 in melee, tornadoes, about halfling size, fling out from both of my hands and then are pushed by my breath and crash into these guys. They are forced back to far range, and they are going to take 3d8 damage.
Love it.
That's a lot.
Yeah. 14 magic damage.
14 magic damage. Well, they both fly off, ripped off of the back of their mounts. Both camel mooses freak out and start kind of just running in opposite directions. The 2 of them fly to far, through the air, screaming the whole way, and smack down into the ground. You see visibly blood kind of splatter out of one of the openings in the helmet as their spears clatter behind them. They start slowly peeling themselves up off the ground. Was that with hope?
That was with fear.
Sphere.
With fear. Okay, so it comes to me. The 2 of them are going to just like right themselves, stand back up to their feet. They're already looking pretty beat up. That's severe damage on both.
Sweet.
And one of them kind of spits down into the ground, and the herald who you had pulled off of his mount is lying in the dirt next to you and goes, "Mages, I knew it! You were hiding something! Guards! Oh, fuck!" As the 2 of them turn and start kind of like slowly trying to walk back and start picking up pace, as they're going to try to run back towards you. They do not get there. That was a 2. Hey, starting off strong, baby. First roll of the campaign. That's a 2. As they both get like halfway there, you can tell one of them's limping pretty bad. The other one is like blood, kind of keeps spitting out blood. Probably some lung damage, maybe something punctured. But they're trying to rush back to do anything against you, assuming at this point that it's just the Dust Devil. Back to you guys.
I was gonna. By the way, I forgot to mention this. I have a bow and arrow strapped to my back.
Important.
Okay. Because I'm like Cupid. So I'm going to the guard that's on the ground. I'm going to attempt to shoot him.
They're both heading back.
Yeah.
They're
No,
both
the
limping
herald.
their way back. Oh,
Oh.
okay. Okay.
a
Unarmed
guy.
guy just like screaming now, and you're just like point blank, pull your bow out and shoot him right in the fucking head.
Oh, is he? Okay, I didn't know he.
You know, I mean, yeah, do it. He's
Yeah,
definitely, if that's what you want to do, he's definitely a piece of shit.
Okay. That is 24 with hope.
Oh.
I rolled a
Nice.
12 on my hope.
It
die.
definitely hits.
Okay, and I'm going to. Well, no. 17 physical damage.
And I assume your goal is lethal, or are you trying to keep him alive and just like take him out of commission?
I was gonna keep him alive for now.
Okay. We'll say
Just like
he's screaming. He's like, "Listen, there, you can still join. There's still a place for you, even more now." And then the arrow sinks into his shoulder, pinning him into the dirt. And you hear him scream out in pain, and then, and he passes out.
how's that for a show?
You
Very
missed.
nice.
It was on purpose.
Was that with hope?
That was the hope,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, back to you guys.
Still, you look over at Scrim, who's just kind of like on the outskirts of this whole confrontation and is reluctant to get involved and kind of looking at you.
I'll put the
Camel moose.
camel moose down a little bit and kind of slap it on its ass so it kind of runs.
You don't need to
towards-
slap it on its ass, brother. It sprints from away from you as fast as it can as soon as you allow it to.
It's natural
Towards
instincts kick
Scrim
in.
is what I was going for. Kind of
Oh, yeah.
direct
It's
towards him.
it is not trying to. It
That's
is
not what I meant.
trying to get the fuck out of here. If
Ah.
we'll say it happens to run in Scrim's direction, but
Hold on to that for me.
just
I wanna-
because he
I
looks
wanna
like
taste
a
it.
gap.
How far away are they? The guards at this point?
They're close now.
Close. As- I'll just drop a bit, and you'll
Oh.
just see Silt just. You know how like lizards kind of run through sand with their back feet, kind of like almost
Terrifying.
paddling through it.
Ah, yeah.
Oh my
And so you
god.
just see that as Silt
With his
as first starts.
And his
you know,
tail chain has
Yeah.
these steel
Tail, like,
balls dragging behind him.
At first, the,
Jingling as they hit each other, more like clanging together.
As Silt first starts using his claws, and as he picks up speed, just stops using them entirely. As he just kind of starts flying towards him, arms wide out, just and as he approaches, just stops, plants his hands in the ground as the tail just whips over towards them. I'll say guard on the left.
Got him. This is the one spitting out blood on your left.
Yes. Well, that is going to be 22. Unfortunately, with fear, the one off.
It definitely hits.
All right.
Oh god.
That is going to be some damage. All right. Oh, max damage so far.
I can't even imagine it.
Guy's not living.
Fear.
This
through
guy
this.
is unwell.
That is going to be 41.
Yeah, that'll do it.
As you
So
watch,
go ahead. Yeah, how do you want to put this guy out of his
As-
misery?
Silt kind of raises himself as you see his tail stick up in the air. As the guard kind of stops and slides a little bit. As Silt just dodge left, trip. As he starts to dodge left and trip as the tail comes down and just slams, burying the guy's head into this rough sand.
You hear this horrible sound of the giant steel balls on Silt's tail crushing the metal helmet, just like a tin can smashing the guy's head inside it. And as that happens, you rolled with fear. So he dies, and immediately the other guard lifts up his halberd, actually, not a lance, or lance, as I said before, and brings it down, trying to make an attack against Silt. Ooh, that is 20, not natural.
Ooh.
20. As the halberd comes down, guy will just kind of in fear kind of swing out and then just feel his hands kind of stop as Silt just has 2 claws forward in both of his wrists. Just upper swing, a classic. As I'll mark an armor slot to bump my evasion to 21.
Jesus.
Silt's awesome.
All right.
And in this moment, I'm gonna mark a stress as Silt laughs and then just pushes his fingers forward as I'm using. Since he failed to hit me, I'll make an attack, which I believe is just making sure I'm using the right weapon because I know it's specific. Okay, it's just one of my active weapons. That is not the correct dice. I rolled too high and got confused. All right, more dice.
Yeah, and that'll do it. So,
And the 29.
yeah, that does it. How do you want to finish this guy up? By the way, this guy, in his last moment, sees his friend crushed, and instead of fleeing, is able to generate the most. There is a once-in-a-lifetime attack that this guy could have made that would have been 1 point higher than he just made. This was everything he could muster. His last hurrah. A swing that rivals even the greatest swings he made at full strength. And Silt caught it between his fingers. And then
his hand it pushes him back. His hand slides up and pulls the halberd up and out of his hands. Spins it, sticks him into the dirt next to him as he falls back. Crawl backwards. Roll over. Die. As the tail just swings over and then just smashes into him. As you guys just kind of see the body kind of twist around the halberd sticking in the sand.
Holy shit.
You see Calico just like
And scrims over.
Slowly puts his bow back.
Well, all right.
Good thing this guy's on our team. Then the vortex will go away.
You stole my kills.
Hey, that guy's still alive. The dude who's like passed out.
Scrum!
Oh, that guy.
Did you catch that
he's
thing?
having nightmares.
Let's take him in.
Yeah, tie him up for questioning.
Yeah. I like what you're thinking, Jetwing.
Scrum,
Right.
don't ignore me! So help me!
You guys tie him up. And eventually, if you wanted to question him, he comes to. We'll say a splash of water on the face, and he... But it was having the... Oh, fuck.
Hey, pal. How many are coming?
Well, actually, you roll a presence check here.
The small halfling when we have a giant lizard.
He's preoccupied.
12
You see
with hope.
slightly in the background.
So you
see
gain
him
your
just
hope.
Gripping these 2 guards.
Since you rolled a
Oh.
12.
You think you're safe. You think you're better than Aeridius. You have no idea what's in store for you. These men were enforcers. They were guards. Nobody kills a herald. It's foolish. They're gonna come back stronger knowing that I didn't come. They're gonna bring everyone.
Look what I did to this guy's ribcage. Holy!
You've never seen a council hunter. Enforcers are a dime a dozen. Hunters will make you look like the runts that you are.
Yeah.
I don't
Well, they've
care.
never seen.
I don't care how strong you are. They'll kill you, and if not, the numbers will overrun you. This place will all be burned to the ground. You think we would welcome you to the council? You're disgusting. All of you.
I'm gonna turn to the other guys. This guy kind of sucks. We sure we need to keep him alive?
No, we clearly don't. But we
Yeah.
can have fun with him in the meantime.
Yeah, that's true. So, you
Um,
want
That's
him?
how we kill him.
Me?
Scrim?
Oh,
Yeah, man.
walk up
You
to
didn't get action
Harold.
out there. You want something?
Which one's your favorite here?
Roll a presence check.
Well, that is in fact a critical hit.
Oh. That's fair.
No.
So you
I
get
mean,
your hope and you clear a stress if you had.
Feels right.
If I didn't have one.
Six of them. There's 6 hunters, and then there's I could get you an exact number on the rest of them coming, and I could tell you exactly what they do. The Dockside Demons. Dockside Demons is the group that will be sent here. They were a group of hunters that usually mans the docks to the east of Aeridius. They're very powerful. They're one of the reasons that the docks is not a good option for runaway mages. They are very powerful and they're ruthless. They're meant to scare people, so they're not like the ones that you would expect to see, like the council mages who sort of hold up for ideals. They're meant to strike fear into the hearts of runaway mages. And I can give you their names, but well, I don't know their real names, but I can give you what the names that they go by: pride, envy, wrath, avarice, lust, sloth.
Those names suck.
Like both of my ears.
I don't know. I kind of like lust. Well,
bet
he
Jetwing
likes
likes
both
lust.
of these.
Please,
Well,
I whatever you need.
anything else you
There
got
you go.
for us?
That was very good information. Thank you.
Ah, you did good. And I'll pat him on the head.
They're kind of crazy, they're like you.
What do you
Unpredictable, but also predictable. They got those names for a reason, and they have. Maybe you could use that.
Okay. Everybody satisfied? Anybody else?
Let me go.
I just want to tell you. What are you, Harold? Is that your? No, you're not. Your name isn't Harold, is it? It doesn't.
It's Aeridius. You've heard it.
I
Yes,
am
yeah, that's
I
right.
am a
No,
herald of Aeridius. My name is.
It doesn't matter. I just want you to know. I want you to think about this. In your last moments, you were a rat weasel. How's that feel?
No, I've given you everything that I could give you.
Yeah. Still-
You can let me go. What would I
Have fun,
possibly
man.
do?
I'll turn and start walking
no,
away.
please, no. Silt was it? Silt, I could make you a rich man. A rich man,
Silt now
powerful man.
leans down, so it's the head's just like right next to him. He breathes, and it's like a meaty breath, but there's also just this unique sting to it, almost like a battery acid type of smell. Now listen, I've grown to appreciate the type of man you are.
And so, you let me go?
No, but know that I've come to appreciate you. All right. Just slam. As you guys will just kind of see like the
It's
Herald
true.
kind of like flail a little bit.
hate 'em.
As you'll just kind of hear like a.
Yeah, Calico has turned away and
It's
walked
just
away
kind of
for
blood
sure.
kind of starts pouring out of the side of his mouth.
So before the blood stains the dirt beneath him, you do see a dark circle start to form around him as he fully pisses himself in his last moments.
Fair.
Like a rat weasel.
Yeah.
And with that, this first day, second day I suppose, comes to a close. Our story is far from over, but that's all for this week. You'll have to come back next time to see what happens in the next leg of our adventure. Until then, well, have a good one.